Hey collective, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today I am going to be doing a channeled message. Now keep in mind these are general readings, which means they cannot possibly apply to every single person that's watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all of the information will be left in the description box below. In case you are new to the channel, welcome, come on in. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. And I hope that you all are doing well. So immediately when I sat down to do this reading, I heard you will start seeing nines. Okay, 999. I'm also seeing 2992. You're going to be seeing those numbers quite a bit. I also heard that this is definitely a message for the spiritually inclined and spiritually awakened. So if you feel like you're not in that area or you're not there as far as your reality, then this may not be a reading that you want to watch and tune into. But I feel like if you were attracted to this, you're attracted to it for a reason. Okay, some of you guys could be a life path number 2 or life path number 9. And just really quick, and these numbers have multiple meanings, but the ones that I was getting very strongly in regards to 2 is about duality, balance, also culmination and putting 2 and 2 together, making some type of connection, making bonds. Yeah, I'm getting that very strongly. Also bonding with people, not just on a relationship level, like intimate relationship level, but coming together with people, working together, forming bonds, long-term business success, long-term connections that is going to bring you some type of abundance. Okay, back to the main number for 2 that I keep getting over and over again, balance. We're going to talk about that in a minute. As far as the number 9, that resonates with the energy of endings, new beginnings, wisdom, and experiences. Now, in numerology, 9 is before the 10. 10 is the very end of a cycle where things are wrapping up. Something has wrapped up because you've been through it, and that goes back to that 9 energy with experiences. Something, you are getting ready to wrap up a season, okay, in your reality. And in doing so, you're getting ready to experience some abundance, and not just monetary abundance, but abundance of a spiritual nature. It's like you're becoming awakened, because even life path 9, even if you're not a life path number 9, but the energy of 9 is very auspicious also, and it's very spiritual. It's a very spiritual number. Okay, so there's like a lot of spiritual awakening happening for a lot of you all, and it may cause a little bit of confusion or fear. And I'm going to show you, because I did stop. You guys know I often shuffle and I look at the cards at the back or the bottom, whichever ones I'm guided to look at. And at the very bottom, you have the Tower. Now, I don't want you guys to get fearful of that, because every time people see the Tower, they think the worst. The Tower is something that had to come down on its foundation, because it was built on a faulty foundation to begin with. So for some of you all, this could be about traditional values that you have held on for way too long, and it was time for it to end so that you can walk your divine journey. Okay, with the Tower energy, you have Scorpio and Aries, so that may play a role for you all. Put it where that applies. But for some of you guys, you may have awakened, or your ascension may have began in Aries season, okay, March, April. And for others, you may start to experience this in Scorpio season, October, November, okay? Or this may have been the past October, November, when your awakening or your ascension began, okay? When I was meditating over the energy, the song that I heard was The Good Part by AJR. I'll leave the link to that song in the description box below so you can listen to it following the reading if you so choose to. That goes back to what I was saying about that 9 number that I was getting. The 9 is when things are getting ready to wrap up. So things are getting ready to wrap up, and now you're getting ready to experience the positive side of these things. A lot of people, I tell people this all the time, especially in personal readings, people think spiritual awakening is like this. Sitting here peaceful, meditating, zen, woosai. You can be all of that, but you're also going to experience, goddamn it, this. You're going to experience that. It's going to feel like the rug is literally being snatched from up under your feet, and everything is a fucking blaze. You understand me? Your head is going to be in a whirlwind, because there's so much decluttering, so much detoxification, so much disconnecting that you have to do at this point, that you're no longer going to be able to just sit in an energy that is no longer aligned with yours. You know what I'm saying? So this is going to happen for a lot of you all, or some of you all are already in the thick of it right now. Okay. Also, some of you guys, your first, middle, last initial could be A, J, or R, just like the group's name. And also, like I said, this could be a time of you working together, because that is particularly that song, the person who, you know, the group that made that song, it's a group that's them working together. It's a trio. So you could really be working with people. And speaking of trio, over the next 3 weeks or 3 months, because I've been talking for a long time, y'all, about this April, okay, to August energy, and we are currently in the 5th month. 3 months from now, we would be in the 8th month. Lionsgate is going to be very, very, very busy for a lot of people. I'm getting very, it's going to be extremely shocking and jarring for a lot of people, because it's going to be things that you have never questioned that you're going to start questioning now. Or when you bring things to people's attention, they want to go back and forth with you about it and say that you're a extremist, conspiracy theorist, things like that. You're going to hear things like that because now you're going to start to question everything, because your soul can no longer just sit in that energy of BS. And I'm not judging anyone's spiritual beliefs. What I'm telling you is that for a lot of, when I'm saying BS, I'm talking about your own personal BS, the things that you were allowing yourself to believe in, that you've known for a long time. You've been questioning, but you never spoke on it. You just, out of an energy of comfort. That's done and that's over with. You're no longer going to be able to sit in that. And also, I also heard, when you start to see these nines, don't ignore it. Pay attention to where you are when you're seeing these nines. Pay attention to what you're saying, what you're doing, what you're eating, because the universe is trying to get your attention. When you see repetitive numbers over and over and over again, they're trying to get your attention. That's how the spirit realm talks to you. Okay, so pay attention to that. Keep in mind also, before I jump into this, we are currently in Mercury retrograde that started May 10th and it ends June 2nd. So you can have a lot of heightened spiritual, mental activity during this time as well. And it could make you feel confused, because this is like, it's going to be very active, where if you were one of those type of people who can organize your thoughts and you're very mild-mannered in your emotions and feelings, you may feel scattered during this time. There's going to be a lot of energy of feeling scattered, but you're going to come out of it, you know, seamlessly is what I'm getting. Okay, so we're going to change the cards at the top and the bottom of the deck. We will do the same for your clarifying deck, and as always, there's absolutely no reversals in either deck right now. So once I start shuffling, if I get reversals, I will read as such. I just seen also someone getting a dog. So somebody may be getting a dog sometime soon, or some of you all could be looking for a dog. And I'm getting it like as a companion or a stress relief. You know how they say like dogs are stress relief. Some of you all may be doing that also. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at the bottom of the deck. Currently, you started off with a major arcana, the Tower, and then you have the Emperor. Didn't I say you're coming from the Tower, which is something that is knocking everything to ground zero. It's making everything start from scratch. It's typically a humbling. The Tower will humble the shit out of you. And now you're bossing up. Did I not just say that? Did I not just say that? Again, Aries energy. And we already had the Aries energy with the Tower. You had Aries and Scorpio. So I'm going to say for a lot of you all, there's definitely an energy. Okay. There's definitely an energy of somebody starting some type of awakening in Aries season. Again, April and March and April. Doesn't have to be. But I just feel like also some of you guys are definitely in your power now. You know what they say, the things that were meant to kill you or bog you down or wear you out in spirit and flesh, you've gotten over those mountains, because these mountains, you see that? These mountains are behind him. You guys have gotten over many hurdles, many battles, and standing in your power. Anything that comes, any type of adversity is going to come towards you, you're going to take it head on like that ram. Some of you guys are in a very fiery and feisty energy right now also. I'm also seeing some of you guys could be going out this weekend, celebrating, having drinks with family and friends. I know that's not what that is, but every time I see this, I always get the energy of like a DEUS bottle or something like that. Doesn't have to be that specific drink. I'm just telling you what I often get. Also, I will say, because it does seem like one of those crosses here, some of you guys, again, could be questioning your spirituality, your spiritual beliefs. And if you notice how the bird's back is facing it, some of you guys are going to have strength. Look how powerful this bird is. Have strength to turn your back on things that you once believed in. Yeah. And you're getting in tune with your own spiritual thoughts. I just heard crown me. You see how he has this crown on here? And also I want you guys to pay attention to, look at the jewels on it. It almost is making me think about infinity stones and also the chakras. Your chakras, you're becoming more grounded and aligned. Your root chakra is becoming very grounded at this time and very stable with that red energy. Your sense of security is your root chakra. Also, some of you guys are definitely securing the bag, is what I'm hearing as well. Your finances are getting ready to be secured. I've never seen this before, but I really want you guys to look at this. You see how this is surrounding him? It almost looks like, and I know it's a balcony, but immediately I thought about a well. Like, you know how it's a well, it's a circle, and somebody, if you fall down and you can't get out, but it's like he's emerging out of a well. Like you may have felt like you were submerged or buried. And wells have water in it typically. So it could be like emotionally, you could have felt submerged in your emotions and feelings, and now you're getting back grounded and feeling centered, because he's in the center of this area also, okay? So what we're going to do is go ahead and Go through the deck until I get your major arcana, which we're only going to use the moon, because I want to talk about things, hidden things, and known things we don't have clarity about. And it also has a very heightened spiritual, you know, energy associated with it. So I'm going to go through the deck until I get the moon, and then I'll get the card that comes before, and then the card that comes after, and then we'll get clarifiers for those, okay? One more time, and then I'm going to shuffle a couple times, okay? Wow, I just seen the Ace of Cups as well as the Eight of Wands. I'm telling you, things are going to take off for a lot of you all. That damn Lionsgate ain't going to be no joke. It's going to be amazing. Just seen the Three of Swords. Somebody's going through heartbreak. Wow, Three of Swords and then the Three of Cups. And then the Temperance card, just waiting for things to, yeah, okay. So Three of Swords, heartbreak, sorrow, sadness, and grief. Three of Cups, that could be a celebration. Your cups being like overflowing. They're saying just wait on it. It's coming. You got Sagittarius energy here. You also Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could be of that sign, or this could be a time frame in which this is going to come into culmination for you. Okay, this card wants to slide out. So look here. So let's get to the good part. I'm telling you, I'm hearing a song right now. Wheel. The wheel is the wheel of fortune. Do you understand me? I'm literally seeing. Wow, okay. So I want you guys to see what's in my hand. Then I tell you, you're going from like heaviness, the Tower, to the Emperor. The Five of Pentacles is lack, loss, abandonment, being left out in the cold. And then right next to it, Major Arcana, the Wheel, again, the Wheel of Fortune. Any card that a Major Arcana comes with, it trumps it. And just as I said, at the time was 11:33. I can't make this up. So they're saying, like, I just want you to see this. Her back is facing the Wheel of Fortune, which this is something from the past. Because this energy, this is going towards the past. This is going towards your future. You guys have amazing things coming in. And it's because you've been through these experiences. And the Five of Pentacles is definitely experience. Wow. I'm telling you, you had the Three of Wands, Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, 333. The next 3 months are going to be, wow. Have I not been saying August? This is going to be a big to-do. You got 3 plus 5 is 8. Okay, there's going to be shifts. There is going to be shifts, and August is going to be like a takeoff period for a lot of people. Yep, just heard ready, set, go, and you guys are ready for it. I know. Wow, I said ready, set, go, and you got the Fool card, taking a leap of faith into something new. Ready, set, go, let's go. And a lot of y'all will have partnership and companions who are going to go through this cycle with you, because that's what dogs talk about, companionship. Wow. Okay, this is crazy. Now, remember, I just said in the very beginning of the reading, for a lot of y'all, you may be thinking about purchasing a dog. Did I not just say that? And I feel like I'm telling you, if dogs, again, talks about companionship and loyalty. So this could be literally a person. You could be dealing with someone whose birthday is in the year of the dog. You could be born in the year of the dog. Or, again, this is just someone who's loyal, who's going to be by your side, thick or thin. Or also, if it's not actually a physical person, some of you guys may be getting a dog soon. Wow. Okay. So let's go ahead and go through the deck until we get the Major Arcana, the Moon. We get the card that comes before and the card that comes after, and then we'll get clarifiers. What's so interesting is that I was not going to do this reading today, and I'm glad that I always trust the universe and I listen to my intuition, because this message is definitely for you guys to receive at this particular moment. I wasn't going to do it because I'm supposed to be cleaning right now. When my children are gone, I typically clean the house because they're not in the way, okay? Teenagers. But I was guided to go ahead and sit down and do this reading. And I'm glad that I am, because now I'm picking up the messages that I know I'm meant to relay to you all. And look how far back. I'm telling you, you guys have been through a lot. Look how far back in the deck it is. Okay, so the card that came right before that. Wow. I love this. Are you guys looking at this? Wow. So you have the Ace of Swords, truth, clarity, knowledge, wisdom, victory. And then you have the damn Hermit, and look how look, the Lady in the Moon and the Hermit is facing each other. A lot of you guys are aware it's time for you to speak your truth as far as what you believe in. It's time for you all to allow yourself to be present. It's time for you all to allow yourself to be victorious. You have Virgo energy right here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, also Cancer. Cancer season could be very awakening for a lot of people also. These strong feelings in regards to impending changes could be coming to the surface. You see how the crab is under the water but coming to the surface. That could be coming to the surface in Cancer season. It could be starting off for a lot of you all during that time. Are you guys looking at this? What number did I say? You guys may be seeing a lot. 9. And then I also say the next 3 months, she's facing 3 of Pentacles. In the next 3 months, a lot of you guys are really moving towards spiritual enlightenment, because that's exactly what the Hermit is. The Hermit is someone who's going on a spiritual journey. They're looking for their truth, their clarity, knowledge, and wisdom, especially of a spiritual nature. This is a very spiritually inclined card. Some of you guys, because the Nine of Pentacles is a single woman, single man, okay? For some of you guys, you may decide to become single during this time, or you may already be single and you're deciding to go on a journey alone, because that's exactly what the Hermit does. Or you may feel like even if you're in a relationship, this spiritual journey that you're getting ready to go through, you may want to do this alone. And I'm going to tell you, if you're in a relationship, I'm not going to lie to you, because we did have a Tower in the beginning. It may cause conflict within your relationship. It may cause some of you all to become single or feel as though you're single. If you don't actually separate because of this, which is not the biggest message that I'm getting more so that some of you all may feel as though you are single because you feel as though you need to do this alone for you. You need to do this on your own is what a lot of you all will be feeling. And this will go in the middle. Okay, so let's get clarifiers for this. Yep, I picked that up. Wheel of Fortune. Look here. I'm telling you, this is amazing. You got the Wheel of Fortune, destined, fated. This is definite energy. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. Okay, look, he's going on a journey. He's going down this path. And it's like, I feel literally like with that Tower in the beginning that we've seen, even though it's not always a negative card, you see how the Devil is holding this compass, and the compass helps you move forward. There's going to be roadblocks. Along this path to spiritual awakening, there's going to be roadblocks, speed bumps. And for some of you out there, you've already experienced that, but it's like it's going in your favor. Moving forward, it's going in your favor is what I'm getting here. That's definite, because that's a major arcana, so that's definite energy. I also want you guys to notice here, your cards, an ace and a major arcana. This is going to be big. This is going to be big for sure, okay? So let's part it so we can shuffle. You got the Ten of Pentacles. Didn't I say for some of you guys, this could affect your relationship? You have a child or children with this individual, because you have a small child here. And then right here where she's holding that pentacle, it almost could look like a baby bump. I feel like it will shake up some of you guys' foundation, okay? Because the 10, very end of a cycle, but that could be your end-all, be-all, like a definite situation. For some of you all, some type of spiritual awakening could lead to a victory, actually, where there could be marriage on the table. And for others, there could be questions in regards to your relationship. Really look at her facial expression, like she's kind of questioning something or possibly having some type of rebuttal. Oh my God. And I'm noticing again, you see how this child is looking over at the dogs. Did I not mention some of you guys could be getting a dog or dogs? Wow. And you could possibly get it if it's not like a stress relief dog, but possibly because for your child, a protector or a friend for your child. I'm getting that. Also getting that a childhood friend, someone that you knew since you were young, could possibly be breeding dogs also. Because these dogs look bigger. They don't look like puppies. They could breed dogs, and you may be buying a dog from someone that you've known since your childhood. So let's go ahead and shuffle and get a clarifier for the Ace of Swords as well as the Hermit. Just seen the Devil. Yeah. Monkey on somebody's shoulder. Yep. Then I say from a childhood. For some of you all, you got the Six of Cups in reverse. Soulmates, reconciliations. If you're thinking about reconciling with someone, again, we are in Mercury retrograde. It may not be the best option for you here. Is what I'm getting. Just seen that Devil again. Then the Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, that was a relationship of codependency. That's what I just heard. It's going to cause conflicts. And then what did I say? I kept seeing 9. You got the 9 of Swords here in reverse. And then you have the 5 of Wands, conflicts, arguments, disagreements, chaos. We are in the 5th month. So some of you guys will be getting ready to come out of your head, you know, in regards to a situation that has caused a lot of drama. But also, like I said, there's that 9 energy again. So you guys are going to be seeing 9s a lot. 999, 2992, 922, things like that. You guys are going to be seeing 9s a lot. Because something's wrapping up. And with that 5 of Wands, drama. The drama and chaos of spiritual awakening. I'm literally so grateful that I listen to my spirit guides. When they tell me to do shit, I don't question it. Look at that. 9 of Cups upright. Wish fulfillment, happily damn ever after. You don't even see it. You don't even see how abundant this is about to be. Okay? Because if you look behind his back, there's that blue curtain, which means it's something that you don't see coming. Victory. Your spiritual awakening is bringing victory. When you no longer deny the things that you feel intuitively, you are going along your divine path. He's on a path here, okay? Let's get the Ace of Swords. Clarify for the Ace of Swords for the collective, okay? clarifier for the Ace of Swords for the collective. Okay. 8 of Pentacles and a 9 again. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. And then the 5 of Wands. Okay. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're single and you're thinking about trying to work things out with someone where there was drama in the past, that's done. That's done and over with. Also with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, again, 9 of Pentacles, single woman, single man, right? In reverse, this is someone who is possibly fighting a ending that was tumultuous and full of drama anyway. Again, trying to make something work. But also, I feel like a lot of you all are getting ready to go into a spiritual practice, okay? That's what I'm getting also. Because when you have the, see, it's conflict for some of you all. Because you have the 5 of Wands three times at this point, right? In the pre-shuffles. If you notice, the 8 of Pentacles, the actual 9 of 5, putting in the work, his back is facing the Ace of Swords. Truth, clarity, knowledge, wisdom, victory, okay? Now, I'm getting this two ways. You may have been getting downloads. You see how spiritual that energy is? Spiritual downloads, messages, okay? Coming in, it's time for you to implement spirituality into your actual 9 to 5. Or some of you guys are turning your back on the fact that you need to be tapping into the frequency of spiritually based practices. You need to be doing that. And if you have not done that or started that already, this is why they're telling you it's time for you to go on that journey, okay? This card wants to slide on out the deck. Yep, and that's okay. I'm gonna tell you right now. You got the 7 and the 8. Some of you guys are definitely not working in your destined and fated career path, and I feel like it's making you feel worn out, tired, and you're losing money instead of gaining money. Because in both of these cards, the 7 and the 8, there's a pentacle that could have fallen out of his pocket, or he's lost a bag because of this, or, you know, right up under his feet. It's like you have all the skill and ability right at your feet, but you're not even paying attention to it. You're too busy building towards something that's not going to give you what you need. It's not going to align you. And I want you also to notice right here, you got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo. So, excuse me. And then you have the 8 of Pentacles. Virgo season does start in August. For some of you guys, you need to, again, that 8 energy is very strong. For some of you guys, after Lionsgate, that's when you're going to start putting in the work, because you still would be in the 8th month in Virgo season. You're going to be putting in, that's this awakening that's going to happen for a lot of you all during that Lionsgate portal. Is going to allow you to realize how talented and skilled you are, and how successful you can be working in your field that you're very passionate about. Now, when I say a spiritual practice, it doesn't mean that you have to do stuff like what I'm doing. It could very well mean like health, health fitness instructor or counselor, or, whatever it is you feel drawn to, that's your spiritual practice, because not everyone wants to do what you're doing. Because that's not where the heart chakra emits light from. You get what I'm saying? So even if you wanted to be a nail tech, I don't want to be a nail tech. Queen Arabella doesn't want to be a nail tech. But I love amazing nail techs because you're passionate about what you do, which means you are radiating a positive energy because you love it. And that raises the vibrational frequency all around you. You get what I'm saying? So anything that you feel very inclined to, that's what you're supposed to be doing. And I feel like August is going to be the time you're going to be doing that. Bottom of the deck, I can't make this up. You got August again, 8 of Wands. In reverse, so some of you guys may have been fighting it because you have it in reverse. Let's get a clarifier for the Hermit, for the collective. Clarifier for the Hermit. I feel like there's a lot of denial of spiritual gifts and abilities, or feeling as though what you want to do is not a spiritual gift and ability. Like, say, for instance, if you want to be a contractor, you can feel like, well, how is that spiritual? Well, it is spiritual because people need individuals like yourself who are inclined towards that, because not everyone can do it. You were sent here to do it, and that's why you feel inclined towards it. Okay? It's time for you to get to it, man. You got the Page of Cups. You may feel like you're starting off small, or you may feel like things are taking too long to build up, because this is a page, not a king, not a queen, not an ace. It's a page. This is someone starting off small, but it's like that's what life is all about, the journey. It's all about the journey and moving forward. Now, you have the Page of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. I'm getting all, yeah, and remember I was saying earlier on something about that root chakra. You see how his pants are red, and that's on the lower chakra. A lot of you guys are definitely doing some grounding with your root chakra. And I just want you guys to see this really quickly. You see how the cards are on the table here? You see how they're facing each other? They're telling you it's time for you to implement something into your work. I can't make, wow, yeah. Okay, this is very spiritual. It's so interesting, and I'm not a religious person, but this is just kind of giving me the vibe of like when you see the pictures of Jesus, right? And it's making me think about when they said that Jesus turned one fish into enough to feed a whole village. Whatever you put your work into, your spiritual work, and I'm saying that because it's, of course, we don't know what Jesus looked like. Some of y'all may say that, whatever, however this applies to you. But this is making me think about Jesus, right? Or the imagery of what they depict Jesus as, right? And I'm thinking about that fish, his work, his mission. This is someone who's on a mission. His work and his mission is going to lead to abundance. Because he's doing what he's spiritually guided to do, destined and fated to do. I'm going to tell you right now, for a lot of you all, you're meant to implement some type of spiritual practice into your work. That's hands down, because he's literally facing the direction of the Eight of Pentacles. That's male or female, however this applies to you. It does not matter. I'm telling you right now, you're meant to, all the journeys, all the things that you have been through in life, you're meant to put those, experiences into your work. And feed others with your gifts. Feed others with your abilities. That's your work, and you're going to make, you're going to be abundant from doing so. There's going to be no lack. You will not lack for anything. Again, going back to that story in the Bible where he literally had one fish and fed a whole village. And if you look at him, he looks very proud to be able to do so, very proud to be able to have those abilities. And you all need to be very proud of what you have accomplished in this time, because to start off, in this deck here with the Tower, and we're ending with the 9, and I've been saying since the very beginning, 9s. Let's see what's at the back. 2 of Wands. Needing to choose a path, a destination, or a direction to go in. And you need to be passionate about it, because you have Wands, fire, action. Okay? Some of you guys may start traveling a lot, or you may need to move and travel and go in a different direction, because you do have a globe here. Like literally physically travel, move to a different city, move to a different state in order to be successful. Leaving something in the past, taking the bull by the horns, makes a lot of sense. Bull, we're in Taurus season. A lot of you guys are very gifted and skilled, but there could be fear and doubt. And that's what's holding you back on an emotional level, because Cups is emotions, feelings. Some of you guys are very attached to a fear-based thought. And you guys keep getting this message over and over again. And I don't know if you guys see this the way that I'm seeing this, but you see how he has this work vest on, and it almost gives me the vibe of like a straight jacket. You know what I mean? But if you notice, the back is busted open almost. Some of you guys are busting out of those restraints. You're coming out of that victoriously. Hook or crook, you are coming out of that. But it's meant for you to feed others with your gifts and your abilities. Also, some of you guys can have a thought process. This is how spirituality is. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to say this again. I keep hearing something in regards to you feeling as though, being, like I said, contractor. He looks like he's working, doing some type of contract. You may feel like that's not spiritual. Yes, it is. Because that's your spiritual path. That's what you're fated and destined to do. So yes, it is. Don't think that, it's not. Because when you know you have a strong passion, I know a lot of people who don't know what they're passionate about. When you know for a fact, I love decorating. I love interior decorations. I love baking cakes. I love designing nails. I love doing hair. Things like that. That's your gift. Because a lot of people, even at our big age, okay, most people, I'm 38, well, I'll be 38 at the end of this month. People even in my age bracket and beyond have no clue what they want to do for a living. They just do what they typically do because that's what they're used to. But that's not what they're passionate about. Which means they're not walking their divine and destined path. They're holding themselves back. Because even right here, he's not on the path. He's just standing there looking at it. So for some of you all, you have not started this journey yet. Because he's looking towards his future and the road that he has to take. But for others, you are coming out of it victoriously and you are evolving. Some of you guys, things are going to start, like I've been saying for a while, a business for you all is going to start during Mercury retrograde. That sword energy is mercurial energy as well. Okay? Some of you guys, there's going to be, I don't know why I'm just hearing this right now, like mute. He's quiet here. Swords, communication, mental. For some of you all, you may have been quiet about your gifts. You won't be for long. Also, some of you guys, your gifts include some form of communication. Okay, some type of podcast, videos like YouTube, influencer, something like that. Whatever it is, that's your divine work. So you need to get to it. Okay, and just as I said at the time, it was 29:39. Okay, I said what I said now. Okay, so thank you so much, collective, for watching this reading. I'm going to ask that you guys continue to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.